MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Heading for second is Panic. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A runner at second, nobody out. And 2-2. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And that is into the gap for Pence. He's got himself extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Standing in, Buster Posey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out. But it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Cruz ranging back. Gone! Here's Chris Davis now.
The left fielder, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a runner on second with one down now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Davis is on his way home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Standing in, Ian Kinsler. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Sends that one out of play for strike one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gamble moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Haniger. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, designated hitter,
way in front of a great slider that time. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Sent on the ground out to second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Center fielder, Ben Gamble.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Grounded back up the middle. There is Crawford. The tag, and he is out. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval.
Leading out for San Francisco.
He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Pablo Sandoval.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in to try it again. Joe Pennick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And that misses 1-1. And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Too low, 1-0. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. This is skied out toward right. Cruz is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home, a tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Haniger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Right fielder. Nelson
and here's a ball
Cruz.
hit in the air. Belt in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ryan Schimpf will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the two-out hit here brings up Jean Segura. Jean Segura standing in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up now.
Third baseman, Taylor Motter.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Segura into shallow left. 1 away. Striding in once again. Brandon Crawford. He reached on a single in his first try.
Crawford.
Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch. So striding in, Mike Zunino. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This one for Crawford at short. He's got it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Denard Span. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Center fielder number 7.
Line drive to center field. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up on the ground to the right side. A tag for one. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for one out. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Panik. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Scooped up to second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Back to first, and he throws it away. And he is in there. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Panik rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down. Coming to the plate now, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 26.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he waited nicely that time as this is lined into center field for a leadoff single. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And the changeup is way low that time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder
Mitch Haniger will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
now batting.
Digging in,
Second
Ryan
baseman.
Schimpf, a base hit in his first trip. Hit hard to third. There's Sandoval. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Buster Posey.
Out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gamble sprinting after it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Brandon.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The shortstop.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Now batting.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Span.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Joe Panik, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Panik.
Mark Zepchinski gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. Nick Hundley will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Mutter charging in on it. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
The catcher number
Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at bat. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Gerard Dyson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Designated hitter.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ben Gamel.
Ben Gamel is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman,
Danny Valencia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Throw in time and decided. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Chris Davis.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 35.
Stepping up now, Brandon
Shortstop,
Crawford. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Towards second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Number 53.
Pinch hitting for San Francisco, number 53.
Bernardo Carmona comes on to pitch. Now hoping for better results.
Bernardo Carmona.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Right fielder.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Schimpf. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch hack in here. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Gene Segura standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hard hit ball to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Schimpf brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number
Digging
5.
in for his second at-bat, Nick Hundley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball
0-1.
looked at here for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And this is swung
The right
on and
fielder,
missed.
number
2
8.
are quickly retired to
Hunter
start inning
Pence.
number 8. Line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
The catcher, number
Here's Buster
28.
Posey now.
Buster
It was a
Posey.
single for him in his last at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Leading
He's
off
hoping
for the
to
Mariners.
avoid the hat trick. He
Third
struck out in
baseman,
each of his first 2 plate
Taylor
appearances so far.
Motter.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here now is Mike
Catcher, number
Zunino.
3.
No hits.
Mike.
Derek
Zunino.
Law. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And he lays off there, 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready once again, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. High pop up. Law is there for it. 2 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back at the track. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Ready now, Danny Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Brandon Belt. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The first baseman.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Line towards center field. Gamble is there. 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
35.
On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Brandon Crawford.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz.
Leading off
No hits in 3 tries so far. Corey Guerin.
Right fielder, number 23.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
Stepping
batting.
into the box,
Left fielder.
Mitch Henniger.
Mitch
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. And
Up
that'll
next
bring
for
up the
Seattle.
power-hitting middle
Second
infielder,
baseman.
Ryan Schimpf.
Ryan.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and another chance at third. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Up next for Seattle.
Stepping in, Gene Segura.
Gene
Little dribbler
Segura.
down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Madison Bumgarner. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers.